Welcome back, everybody. Derrick Sue, your 2022 Oakland mayoral candidate. Wow, Libby and I actually found something that we agree on for once. And that topic is that the unhoused, the homeless folks here in Oakland need to stay in Oakland. And Libby said that this morning on a live interview on KTVU Channel 2. And she said that our unhoused need to stay here in Oakland. And I bring this subject up because if you've been following along on any of the unhoused issues here in Oakland, our Oakland City Council itself, who's been making a lot of bad decisions recently, especially the EMP that they passed last week, actually approached Alameda County supervisors about using the Alameda County Fairgrounds to house the homeless during the winter. Well, that didn't go over too well with Alameda County supervisors. It didn't go over too well with the city of Pleasanton, who actually is where the fairgrounds, the city that the fairgrounds is located, in the city of Pleasanton. So in the past, Oakland has always gone out of their way to ship the homeless folks out of Oakland. And I do mean out of Oakland. Yeah. Some of the agencies that they use would put people out as far as Tracy. They would put people in Sonoma County, Vallejo, Fairfield, Sacramento. Stockton is a very common one. I mean, City of Oakland has gone out of its way to make sure homelessness has been removed from Oakland, but then they found that all these people that they were shipping out of town boomerang back into town. And so the homeless crisis that's going on in Oakland has only gotten worse. And when the city of Oakland City Council went to ask about using Alameda County Fairgrounds as a site, everybody on the other side said no. And I agree. When I first heard about that, I was so upset about that. I said, I hope that that does not fly. Number one, if you've ever been out to the Alameda County Fairgrounds, you know that it's away from a lot of city services, a lot of shopping. It's away from everything. And there's barely any bus service that is there, and it's a long walk. So if you were to try and walk across, if they put it even in the parking lot, you're still looking at a long walk, and it's dusty, dirty. There's nothing there, really. And it's a horrible place to put homeless folks. There's no services, there's no food. Literally, there are no restaurants that are close by. Plus, what you're doing, you're shifting, the city of Oakland would be shifting their unhoused population into another city via that method. And so then that kind of the sneaky way of doing it, that would alleviate Oakland City Council from dealing with the homeless folks. And that's not good, because the homeless folks that we have here in Oakland need to stay in Oakland. They're here in Oakland for a reason, because they have family. This is where they grew up. This is what they know. So by shifting them to another location where they have no family, no friends, and virtually no familiarity with the area or the region, is a big disadvantage for a lot of folks, and actually puts them even further behind, because any services or any accomplishment that they've made to move forward out of homelessness is now erased, because now they're in a whole new county, or not a new county, but a new city with new rules and a whole different mindset. So this is not a good situation for the unhoused here in Oakland. And when I first heard about it, it sickened me, because I knew where this place is. I've been out to Alameda County Fairgrounds many, many times, and it's in such an out-of-way location. It's not reasonable to expect the unhoused to go there, and I would not expect many, if any, unhoused folks to go there, even if they provided services, because there's no familiarity with the area. There's going to be a lot of racism and hatred on those folks that's going to be introduced into those areas, because the demographics are very different. The financial demographics are a lot higher than Oakland, so these folks are most likely going to be a lot less tolerant of the folks, even with them spending money in their community. So that creates another hostile environment. So again, at least Mayor Libby Schaaf and I, we are in agreement on this topic, and we agree on very few topics. But thank you, Libby, for standing up for the homeless. I appreciate what you've done on that topic. Let's keep Oakland, Oakland. We'll be right back.